Hello dear Gemini, I will tell you today's horoscope for August 29th, 2025. A message of love, hope and fortune awaits you. I know that heaven's blessings come for you. And the message for you on this day is the following. It's not a good day for investments or money. Don't overspend. You need to start choosing carefully what you want and what you don't. It's a good time to tell that person you're thinking about how you feel. Remember that it's never good to keep what we feel to ourselves and repress our desires. If the person responds negatively, then it's better to walk away and look elsewhere. Just as a mother patiently waits for the birth of a child for the 9 months it usually takes, you should do the same with your dreams and the work you're doing. The results won't always be immediate, but they will always be satisfying in the end if you've done everything you can to achieve good results. Maintaining a youthful spirit is something you should aim for today. Although the hours in the day are scarce for so many activities, you should try to find the ideal moments to play again and see the positive side of life. You will encounter difficulties at work today. Use all your imagination and the duality inherent to your sign to face the situation. You have great power to transform any difficult moment into something positive for your life, so don't hesitate to use your great powers of persuasion to turn these difficulties into opportunities to achieve your goals. Experimenting with your partner in your intimate life is what you should set as a goal today. Draw a romantic bath or try stimulating games to keep the passion alive. Eating a balanced breakfast will help you be more active during the day. During this time you are living, you are paying little attention to your inner desires, and you have noticed it. Therefore, if this is happening to you, you must take action and begin a journey into the depths of your soul and discover what you truly want from life, your work, and love. You're letting go of your plans for your partner, and they're starting to notice. Don't let this happen. Remember, we always have to visualize what's coming in the future. You need to start seeing what you really want with the person you love and make decisions. You must express your plans to give greater security and stability to your love. Don't pass up on a choice that someone will want to make you feel today in your professional life. This will likely bring you great benefits in the long run. It will make you unleash the best you have to give at work. Gemini will be a little more attentive to everything that's happening at home. This is a very good thing because you might notice some things you hadn't seen before. You must always be attentive to the things other people have to offer you right now, Gemini. You're letting go of what was holding you back from doing things right, and that's very important. You're freeing yourself and letting go of the armor that previously prevented you from loving or falling in love again. This is also very positive. You've stopped repressing your feelings about certain things. There are things and situations in your life that aren't helping you fulfill your work obligations or your health. Let go of what isn't working. As painful as this may be, work always brings new things, but everything you want will take a while. It's always important to be true to yourself, and when you've proven that you're right about something, don't give up on anything now. Unfinished goals will catch up with you today. Don't get stuck on what you haven't accomplished. Focus on the fact that this is the time to start taking a new step in your life. You need to take action to get back on track. Perhaps you're a little afraid of making decisions that could lead you to lose what you've achieved, but nothing could be further from the truth, because it's time to start working for what you've always wanted. A past love will be a reason to smile, not because they'll want to get back with you, but because you'll have a pleasant conversation where you'll reminisce about the good times. Don't be afraid of this conversation. You could learn a lot from someone who knew you quite well. People dear to you will support you in a difficult situation you'll find yourself in. Thank them for this support with a message. If you have an exam coming up, don't neglect your studies, because it will be a difficult test. Think carefully about the steps you're going to take in love. If you're with someone, it's time to take some time alone and avoid conflicts. Remember that overwork can often distance you from those you love most. Don't act like a boss in your relationship. Contribute by providing trust and protection to your loved one, but don't constantly order them around. Gemini, always good at communicating and making themselves heard, will have a difficult day today. Coldness isn't a good companion for a couple, so if you have an issue that hasn't been resolved properly yet, now's the time to do so. If you feel you're entering a difficult phase in your relationship, don't abruptly change your attitude toward your partner, as it could cause problems. A sedentary lifestyle is affecting your health. Find an exercise routine and cut out fat. Confusing answers could come into your life today, Gemini. There are things you've been thinking about that could cause you some problems. It will be extremely important to give your mind some space to clarify. Remember that we should always be thinking about all possible scenarios before making a hasty decision. Don't ask for explanations from someone who has never truly given them to you. Always remember that people spend a lot of time trying to express what's in their hearts, but it's a process that takes a long time. If you're in a relationship, today will be a very good day, where you'll be able to explore the memories you have in common and fall in love again. Jobs dedicated to helping others may be the best this day. If you're dedicated to making life more pleasant or bearable for others, then you have a very good day ahead of you, Gemini. Money isn't an issue, but you could resent some bad decisions you made in the past. Resolving that problem that's had you on edge will be necessary to improve your health. When it comes to what the person we love says, you have to know how to listen and never take any of their words lightly. You've let yourself be swept away by the urgency of life and work, and you hear your partner like you hear rain falling. It's not good for it to be this way. Get closer, listen, pay attention. Stop fighting that feeling. Every time you're in front of that person, you're filled with well-being and desire. Of course, you feel like they're the last person you should fall in love with, but fate is fate, and love, it must be said, doesn't know how to ask permission. Give your heart what it demands. You must distance yourself from this melancholy for times past. This doesn't mean you should erase it from your memory. It's just that right now you can't afford to return to those landscapes and feel the pain of not being there. Repeat the formulas without fear. Sometimes, like today, there's no room for creativity, and what's important is to do things effectively. No one will complain, because the machine will run perfectly, and everyone will be satisfied. Even the best captains once piloted with their eyes closed. This isn't a good time for the people around you to tell you what to do. Don't put off until tomorrow what you have to do today. It's important that you take action on an issue you've put aside to pay attention to things that don't require such a keen eye at the moment. It's time to tell your superiors about the ideas you've been mulling over for some time at work. They can be very helpful in finishing a project that's been stalled and that no one has been able to move forward with. You'll receive an extra bonus for working overtime that wasn't your due. Show pride in being recognized for your work. A moment of truth will occur in your relationship today. It's likely that one of you will give the other a somewhat negative opinion. Take this with humor, don't start a fight. Letting go is one of the hardest things we often have to do. We cling so tightly to what we have that we don't want to lose any of it. Today is a day to learn to let go of what isn't good for you. Perhaps you have a vice that's jeopardizing your job or your relationship. Learn to live without it. It's a day to break any bad habits or poor way of doing your job. You'll be thankful for it in the future. Any grudges that may have developed with your partner due to an argument must end. Letting go doesn't just mean losing good things, but also giving yourself the opportunity to forget your differences and return to the essence of the love that brought you together in the first place. Quit smoking and excessive alcohol if you're a regular consumer of both. Your body needs to be taken care of. Possible trips are on the horizon. If you have this idea in mind, start taking steps to make it a reality as soon as possible. Today is the day to make the decision. Try not to lose the ability to let things happen the way they should. You're trying to force a situation in your life, and things aren't turning out the way they should. Remember that what no longer works must follow its natural path and settle into what was meant to be from the beginning. You should be more supportive of your family and the people around you. Today you'll find out that someone close to you is going through a problem you didn't imagine. You might be able to provide the help or assistance they need. If you can't, find a way to make this happen. Geminis can be very strong, but when they have to face a challenge, they have to say what will make them feel more positive. Don't say things you wouldn't want to be told, and for the same reason, don't hurt others with your words, Gemini. Love is very present in your life, and even if you don't have a steady partner, there are people who are very interested in getting to know you better. Be open to an invitation to go out or eat somewhere that might work for you from now on. A very successful person has set their sights on you to offer you something that will seem very convenient at first, but could be risky later on. Think carefully about what you're going to do, but now you'll have a very good day at work, receiving positive reviews and praise from your colleagues. This is a day to pamper yourself, so don't stop doing it. Go shopping, eat out, invest in something nice for your home, or take a walk through the city's beauty spots. It's time to talk about the things you've been keeping to yourself for so long. If you have disagreements with a coworker or your boss, you should express what's happening to you. If you face consequences because of this, don't worry, they were unfair, so the universe will reward you by giving you something better later. We all have the right to express ourselves and say what bothers us, and the same goes for relationships. If the person at your side won't let you tell them what you think, then you have a problem that you should talk about today. Love for singles is in a good place, but it's taking a long time to take the step to really get to know the person of interest. Try to start a sincere conversation and share everything you think and feel. You'll be pleasantly surprised. If you're single and feel attracted to more than one person, you'll also need to make a decision soon, as you could end up losing everything and having to start over. A trip with friends could be a good way to relax and have a good time. Take care of your throat and lungs. The flu could be imminent. Drink orange juice or mixed berries to get vitamins. Ask your partner for advice if you feel lost and confused. This will bring you closer. If you have a possible stomach upset, help yourself with a herbal tea, such as mint or chamomile. In love, you feel a bit restless, so if you're with someone, try to talk things over. If you're alone, don't despair because someone will arrive. It's not the time yet. A friend needs to spend time with you. Don't refuse to do so, as it could be a good time to spend more time with someone who has always supported you. The duality of your personality isn't allowing you to accomplish many things in life, Gemini. Remember that you always have to control what you feel and what's happening inside. You have a tendency to be a bit fickle and explode for no reason. Controlling your impulses will also be necessary in a relationship, but only those impulses that lead you to say things you don't truly mean. If they're intimate impulses, then you should let them out. If you're not in a relationship right now, you'll have to start looking for new activities that will allow you to meet new people. The thoughts you're having about a job change will bring new ideas to your mind, which you should take advantage of to make your career much better. Don't be afraid to express them to your superiors. You could receive very good reviews for it. Don't ignore that problem that's affecting your health. Remember that only by fixing what's wrong can we feel better. Vivo's astral rhythm today, medium sexual energy level, cosmic dynamics, your ability to project yourself into the future while still living in the present, dangerous tendency, to dismiss everything as a joke, to fail to act seriously on things that need to be resolved seriously. What you should avoid, certain emotional attitudes that could detract from the seriousness of your affairs and responsibilities. Relationship prediction, this day your air sign is very well sponsored, like Aquarius and Libra, and there are good vibes with Sagittarius, which is a fire sign. Avoid arguments with someone of the earth element, like Taurus. Your current compatibility is generally very good with signs of your element and also with play, including Scorpio, even though it's a water sign. If you're single, fun days are in store. Take advantage of every opportunity to make new friends. The universal number is 1. In numerology, all numbers are reduced to a single digit, from 1 to 9. Below, your lucky numbers for September 4th are given according to Eastern European Standard Time and should be adapted to your national time zone: 9 a.m. and 8 p.m., 5 p.m. and 1500 hours p.m., 8 p.m., and 9:45 p.m. The lucky numbers are 8, 24, 31, and 36. It's not good to always react pitifully to what others say to you. You have to be strong and take a stand to confront people who say things that could hurt you. There won't always be someone there to defend you, nor is it good to always show weakness in front of others. You'll have a very important assignment to complete today at work, so you'll have to work hard to get it done. Don't stop doing this, as it will bring you great benefits in the future. Don't wait for someone who's been eyeing you to compliment you. It's important that if you've also noticed their interest and are curious to get to know them, you take the first step. This will teach you character and give you the courage to do this type of thing more often in the future. A day of rest for Gemini. The confidence you've gained over time and the trust they've placed in you to complete a task will allow you to be calm at work, even taking the day off in a relaxed, pressure-free manner. If you're on a day off, it's recommended that you spend it at home, simply enjoying the day, either alone or with your family. As a couple, try to spend the day enjoying a nice meal at home or a movie together. There is security regarding your loved one, so don't let confusion or unclear situations make you distrust the person at your side. Use this day to think carefully about what you need to always feel better. Regarding your health, you should be careful not to sleep too much, as it's not good for your body. Do a basic exercise routine to take care of your muscles. A new person is entering your life, and you may feel like this is someone who will stay for a long time. Don't be afraid to do things you've never done before with that person. Intimacy is something to experiment with and discover ourselves and the person we love. Enjoy the pleasures this brings. You are achieving what you want in your studies, you have good results, and you should continue like this. You need to take more risks in business. If you're in this business, it's likely that today someone will offer you a deal that will be hard to refuse, as it's projected to be a big earner. There are risks involved, but it's still a good idea to take them. You never know what might happen. It could be the kickoff to a great and successful career. If you discover that someone has lied to you in a way that you think is a bit malicious, you always have the ability to talk to that person and clearly state what has bothered you, hurt you, or who knows what happened to you. If you're really attentive, you might find out today. A very good moment will occur between you and your partner today. It will be very real and concrete. You've put fantasies aside to focus on forming a mature relationship with an eye toward the near future. Don't stop growing together on this path you're on. You need to start seeing the good and positive things that life can offer you, but to do so, you need to take firm and concrete steps, especially in your career. You're failing to see the opportunities that are presented to you along the path you want. Sleep problems can make you feel exhausted in the morning. Consider a natural therapy to remedy any difficulty falling asleep starting today. If you recently had a conflict with a friend, it's time to think things over and decide to talk to them. Friendship is something that is cultivated, just like love. Don't lose touch with that person who was there for you during difficult times. You have a habit that's bothering your partner. It could be that you tend to be unorganized with your personal belongings or have bad table manners. Try to change this attitude. Those who are single should wait a while before meeting the right person to start a relationship. You need to change your reticent attitude toward others a little. You need to open up more to the world, and that way you'll meet new people who could bring great benefits in every area. Don't forget to include legumes and healthy carbohydrates in your diet, and avoid processed foods with refined flour if you don't want to gain weight. Don't wait for the solution to magically appear at your feet, but don't lose your temper or the reins of your life either. Patience is something that can be cultivated, and you know that well. You can make up for lost time if you've let go of a loved one. You're not yet at the end of that journey. It's always good to connect with your colleagues, and this is demonstrated by all the experience you gain from this closeness. Seeing the world differently can help you navigate the big changes ahead. Get a pet to care for and give all your love to. You won't regret this experience. Participating in work groups or connecting more closely with the people around you is good advice for Gemini today. You tend to shut yourself away with your work and leave little time for relationships with others. Don't get down or blame yourself if something goes wrong in your life. Don't waste time shifting blame to others, either. If you have doubts about a Gemini, the best way to clear them up is to be face to face and tell them what's really bothering you. You have a lot to gain later on. If you've had to lose a little right now, don't be discouraged. You have a lot to achieve. Just wait and see. Don't lose focus on your work because love has knocked on your door. Remember that this will always happen as long as we don't have a permanent person in our lives, but you should make time to move on or get to know the person who's on your mind right now. If you want to leave things as they are with a person who has left your life, then that's your right. Don't feel bad. Don't revive an old business that hasn't worked out. You must change many aspects of it for it to be truly successful. Gemini, if the path has shown you that something isn't working, then don't insist on the same thing without giving it a second thought first. Try drinking a coffee with beans mid-morning to avoid morning sleepiness. And this was the horoscope of the day for you. Consider subscribing if you liked it. I hope this reading has helped and brightened your day. Blessings.